ever want to eat again. Still full up from yesterday.
Huh?
I'm beat you, don't do Christmas dinner by halves.
Well, Ma will match that tonight when they come here for their supper.
Ah, that's what I'm afraid of. I think I'll skip my dinner today.
Ma, I think you're sickening for something.
Well, I will be sickening for something if I don't stop eating.
That's what Christmas is all about. Stuffing yourselves. Ask Grandad.
I don't think that's what Mr. Ruskin would say.
Look, you can't tell me that half that lot sat in church yesterday morning didn't have their minds on their Christmas dinners.
Ah, well, at least they were in church. Whatever they were thinking.
You know, Matt, I stood back there just now. It was like all my life flashed past me.
Huh, thought that only happened to folk when they were drowning. Come on.
No, it's just... We're here every day doing milking. Every day the same. Yeah, half the folk we knew this time last year aren't here anymore. It's just us. Here as on out as ever happened. Funny, isn't it?
I often think of Peg like that. Nothing particular on my mind, and then she's there.
I weren't thinking of Chris so much. Well, I was a bit, but... It's more of people like Carol, Frank and Janie.
Ah, well, you're bound to look back at this time of the year.
Should be looking forward, though, not back.
That sounds like Henry's car.
He's getting in a bit of practice in case he has to start delivering post. If Henry gets a licence for the shop to be a post office, he'd need the practice.
There's no post today. Come on, us will never get done.
That's Dad settled.
Not feeling badly again, is he?
Well, he hasn't had one of his giddy spells, if that's what you mean. More his own doing, really. Same every Christmas.
Been overdoing it a bit, has he?
You'd think he'd know better at his age.
Don't come into it at Christmas. Anyway, I thought he weren't all that keen on Beatty's cooking.
And that's what you'd have you believe. Peter's a good cook, even if she does overdo it a bit. I'll let him sleep in.
Not like it.
I don't think he sleeps all that well lately.
Oh, what's Dr. Scott say?
Well, she's quite happy. But he is getting on. And as long as he's not jogging me arm, I don't mind spoiling him once in a while.
Who spoils you?
My reward's in heaven, I expect.
Be a bit more used to you down here.
I've a notion to treat myself.
Oh?
So don't worry about me, Henry. You are.
Oh. What's the surprise, then? What are you treating yourself to?
You'll see.
Well, don't you go buying something I could get for you wholesale.
It's very kind of you, Henry. Did Marion get through with you all right yesterday?
Oh, aye. Bit of a shock, though. I'd no idea she was in Rome.
Bit of a shock to me and all when Jack put her on.
You talked to her?
I nearly fell over when I heard her voice.
She did the same to me. Put Jack on.
Oh, you spoke to him then?
Aye.
Sounds as though she's got herself a good job.
Italian firm.
Quite hectic sometimes, she said.
Ah, well, that's business for you. Still, it was nice you could meet somebody she knew, eh?
Quite a coincidence. Jack been there too.
Aye. She's invited me over New Year's Eve.
Just what day?
You could come too.
Me? It was bad enough going for a fortnight. All that for one day? How can you go for one day?
Lots of folk do. Mind you, I don't think being away on New Year's Eve would go down well with Amos.
Well, I'm going in. You may not be hungry, but I am.
Well, I told Ma I'd not be long.
Right. Oh, what do you think?
Best keep an eye on it.
No, about going accredited.
Well, what about Henry?
Well, we can get the Ministry of Vet to accredit him and all.
Oh, good.
Woolpack Hotel, Beckindale, Amos Brayley, proprietor speaking. No, he's not, he's out. No, I don't. I don't know that either. I'm here on my own, you see. Oh, it's Marion. Oh, I'm very well, thank you. Aye, we have. I think you'd notice quite a difference. I've had some at rooms done up and all, for visitors like. Aye, well, we hope so. I hear you're in the same place as Jack Sugden. Ah, well, that's what I meant, in Rome, like. Oh, you could try it farm. Of course, if it's very important, I can give him message in person. Oh, I see. Aye. Oh, not at all. Goodbye, Marion. Oh, heck, me toast.
More tea, Henry?
Well, I reckon we ought to wait a bit.
What for? It's nothing to do with Jim Gimble. You see, we can apply for inspection before we start fencing.
Aye, then you've got to double fence. Supposing our road don't pass all 3 tests, don't be for note. That'll give Jim Gimble a laugh.
But him doesn't know how to.
What if he goes accredited?
He can't even make up his mind whether he wants to keep his herd or not, let alone go accredited.
Yeah, but if it's worth doing, why don't he do it and all?
Make it a lot easier for us if he did. Wouldn't have all bother of double fencing.
Why not talk to him about it?
Waste of time. Any road he wouldn't. Right miserable he is.
I've had a lot of worry, the Gimbles.
And don't they let you know it?
Oh, Jim ain't been so bad lately. Not since Cathy went back to Otten.
Yeah, I don't know why she should do that.
Where she lives, with her husband.
That was never a marriage. Any road is split up. Everybody knows that.
I didn't know.
Oh, come off it. You spend more time with Frida Gimble than anybody else.
Not lately, I haven't.
Well, she must have said something.
Not to me.
Arguing about the Gimbles ain't helping us to decide whether...
Dad!
Oh.
Dad!
Well, I can't open door with both my hands full, can I? Oh, morning, Henry.
Morning, sir.
Well, now, any tea left, Dot?
I thought you'd gone back to sleep.
What, with this lot up and down like a cattle stampede, or?
We have to wash upstairs. Ma says so. Well, I think it's daft. Especially James away, seeing his folks.
Batham's proper place for washing.
Well, did you have a good Christmas, Henry, eh?
I hear you did.
Oh, not the same as being in your own home, you know, round your own fireside. You can't get down to it, Sam. But never mind, we'll make up for it today, eh? Annie, it'll be like having 2 Christmases, won't it? Here, we'll be opening your presents today, Henry.
Dad!
Hey, fancy your Marion being in Rome with our Jack, eh? Ah. Did Annie tell you she's spoken to her?
Aye. I had a word with Jack and all.
Oh, did you now? What do you reckon them two are up to, huh?
Annie says she might come with me to Rome for New Year's Eve.
Ah, you did.
I said no such thing.
You didn't say you wouldn't.
I didn't say I would. Anyway, I can't.
Why are you doing now, Tels?
Go on, Ma, why don't you?
I told you I can't, so
Why? What are you doing?
that's my business.
You never said you were doing anything.
We're all entitled to keep some things to ourselves.
phone. Thanks, but I'm not deaf. Woolpack Hotel, Beckett. Oh, hello again, Marion. What, me? Oh, what can I do for you? Oh, you want to stay here? I see. Aye, it will be a surprise for him. When will you be coming then? What, for New Year's Eve? Aye. Aye. Oh, you can rely on me. My lips are sealed. Aye, I'll see to it. What? Oh, aye, ciao, Marion. Oh, just a minute. Do I say you rang before, or what? Nout. Right. Ciao. Looks like I'm going to be run off my feet. Inundated, you might say. With a visitor coming from abroad. Of course, I can't say who it is, I'm afraid. When you're in hotel trade, you have to be discreet. Know what I mean? Salute!
Getting quite a collection.
Aye.
Done well. Both of you.
Hope to do better.
We will. We will. I think you're right to go accredited. It's just that, well, I felt a bit out of touch being in Bradford and that. I didn't want to hold you back, or out.
Not hold it back, Henry. I knew where I wanted to get to a year ago. And once you make a start, it's not too hard to push things along. Learned a lot from you and all.
Oh, well, management's my game.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Aye. And once we get this business sorted out with Jim Gimble,
What business?
best way to solve a problem is by discussion.
No problem.
Well, the man's obviously being difficult.
Always has been difficult. Don't bother us.
Why does his name crop up every time we get down to discussing the farm? And that business at the harvest supper, what was that?
Oh, it's just him. He's probably having a niggle over something.
Oh, I was talking to him myself. He was all right, then he went off enough.
Well, he was probably having a set to with Kathy. Matt told you. He's been all right since she's been gone.
Couldn't have been something more personal than that.
What's more personal than your own daughter? Look, they didn't get on. He didn't want her to stay, so she's gone.
You don't think she had some other reasons for wanting to stay?
Not that I can think of.
Oh, he's all right now. Best not to pursue it.
Look, I just want to get on with farm. New year coming. I just want to get on.
Aye. Oh, best be getting back. Past opening time. Amos will be getting Ike. There's no else, is there? Oh, I'll just say goodbye to your mother. See you later on. Same again, Hunter?
Oh,
What's up?
you Nout. I thought you'd have been back in time for opening.
Arranging your social calendar. Any messages?
Well, not in a manner of speaking.
What do you mean, not in a manner of speaking? Did anybody ring or not?
Well, in a manner of speaking, it were business-like. Somebody making inquiries.
Oh, if it were business, we're partners, you can tell me.
I'm afraid I were asked to be discreet.
Oh?
Not like that either, Mr. Wilkes.
Like what?
Not indiscreet, if I take your meaning.
Well, I'll leave you to tell me about it when you're ready.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Wilkes. That's much appreciated.
Annie's invited you for your tea this afternoon.
When?
When we close.
But I'll have no time to get ready.
Twins are coming.
Oh, I wished I'd known sooner. I hate having to get ready in a rush.
I will take over. Matter of fact, I'll take over for a few days, if you like, give you a bit of a rest.
I don't need a rest. Fit as a flea, I am.
Christmas tide, Amos. Everybody's entitled to a bit of time off. Besides, you'll be busy again New Year's.
Aye.
Full-time job, just keeping up with him.
Oh, well, I'm used to coping, even with unexpected.
Unexpected what?
Eventualities, so to speak. I take things in my stride, I do. Like I was saying to Mrs. Norris just now. Not that you can tell her how. Trying to tell me how to decorate rooms now.
She likes to think she's been helpful.
Which room would you like to have?
Quite happy with the one I've got, really.
No, I meant if you were a visitor, like.
Oh, last one on the front, I suppose. Mind you, we'd have to get some decent towels and bedspreads. I know a supplier in Bradford I could get on to.
When?
Well, in the new year, I suppose.
What's the matter with before?
Nothing. Have you seen that Manchester directory?
Well, it were put away tidy with others.
If you want to go and get ready.
Doing some business in Manchester as well as Bradford now, are you?
Can't say, Amos. Got to be discreet, you see.
Oh, well, I dare say you'll tell me all about it when you're ready.
Thank you, Mr. Brearley. It's much appreciated.
Where's Grandad?
I got him to lie down.
Oh. Right, is there anything else you want me to do before I get changed?
Just don't make a din going upstairs.
Ma, about Kathy and her husband.
What about him?
It went out to do with me, them splitting up.
That's between you and your conscience.
It went out to do with me.
That's all right then, isn't it? Go and get changed. I'll be here in a minute.
If you want to warm your dandies, come and warm them now. Warm your dandies, warm, the boys have come to plough. If you want to warm your dandies, come and warm them now. Come on. Get up. Go on, Henry.
I've enough on with this one, all right, you.
I'll see you later. Oh, you left me with the right double ankle, haven't you?
Come on, everyone. Help yourselves.
Oh, hi, thanks, Annie. You come inside.
No, I'm staying in my chair. Annie will see to me.
Have you ever flown, Mr. Brearley?
Well, no, not since the war, that is.
Well, I've never really fancied it myself. Have I, Benjamin?
No, you haven't, love.
Well, I mean, it's not natural, is it? Flying. I didn't think it was so bad. Well, I thought you were wonderful. I mean, just going off like that. Well, I said so at the time, didn't I, Benjamin?
You did, love,
It's no different from going along in a car.
How would you know?
Those twins are worn out.
Come and have a cup of tea.
What do you feed them on, Beatty?
Oh, they take some running after the twins.
You have to be fit to keep up with little uns.
Oh, you're right, Mr. Brearley. I always say it helps to keep us young, don't I, Benjamin?
You do, love, I. Hey, Henry, isn't flying just like going along in a car?
Well, more or less, except you're probably safer.
Oh, well, Henry should know. He's done a lot of flying. You know he's been right round the world, and shortly he's going off to...
Oh, there we are. 2 little more babies. Right. They can have their presents now.
Freeze.
Come along. Oh, well, those are your prezzies. Those are your prezzies. There we are. One for Sally and one for Sam.
Matt tells me you're getting a new car, Uncle Ben.
You never said out to me yesterday.
Oh, you were there when I was telling Annie.
I was probably asleep.
Me, never.
Well, we need someone a bit bigger now, our babes are growing.
When are you starting your driving lessons, Annie? Oh, wasn't I supposed to say, Anne?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I thought you'd been keeping something to yourself.
Well, you can't keep things to yourself for long in this family any road.
You having driving lessons?
Well, I can still see, but I've got the use of my limbs.
I'm glad Annie's having our little car. I couldn't bear it to go to strangers. You know, it's like one of the family. Look.
Yeah, it is, love, you're right.
Look what you've got.
When do you start?
New Year's Day.
Good luck, Mum.
Thank you, Mum.
Good
Well, I
Johnny.
don't know then. I'm only
Giving up
learning to drive. Henry going off the road by plane, I don't
When
know.
you going, Mr. Wilkes?
New Year's Eve to see my daughter.
Oh, isn't that nice? Oh, I do think that's lovely.
He's only going for day.
Joseph, get a glass of water, quick. Sit down.
Are you all right, Amy?
Take that cigar away.
A bit too rash here.
Sure.
Pour it down his back. Very right forward and drink out the two side
Oh,
of the
that's a hiccup, Henry.
Now, Mr. Brayley. Now, sit that slowly, mind.
I should have told you earlier, but you always said you could cope with the unexpected.